It's Memoirs of a Moviegoer, and in this edition, I review Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace was originally released in 1999, May 19th, in U.S. movie theaters. It was the first new Star Wars movie in 16 years, written and directed by the franchise original creator, George Lucas. I didn't see this movie back in 1999. In fact, I only recently saw it at the theaters 2 years ago when it was re-released. However, it wasn't the original 1999 version. It was the 2001 re-release, which was originally shown in 3D. The film stars Liam Neeson, Edwin McGregor, Jake Lloyd as the young Anakin Skywalker, Natalie Portman, Ian McDiarmid, and Brian Blessed doing the voice of Boss Nass. George Lucas had made an announcement back in 1993 that he would for certain officially begin production on his prequel films. And so an excited hype would develop through the rest of the decade of the 1990s, leading to the release of this film. By the time this film was released in the spring of 1999, the film would garnish record box office sales and would make millions of dollars just in merchandise alone. And by the summertime, the film would, in merchandise and film receipts, it would garnish $1 million worldwide. Yet for me personally, in the year 1999, I was very far removed from Star Wars, even though I was a child of the original generation of fans of the late 1970s and early 1980s. It intrigued me, but not enough to actually go see the film. So I would not actually watch the movie at the theaters until just recently for its 25th anniversary re-release. Although, as I had mentioned, it was not the original 1990 film. It was the revamped 2001 3D version, not shown in 3D, yet Yoda was replaced by a digital character. Now, many people didn't seem to have a problem with Yoda being replaced with a CGI animated version, because in the original 1990 film, Yoda was a puppet again, like when he had been last seen in Return of the Jedi. But yet, I feel this was a mistake. I support the puppet Yoda, because Yoda is not just about an animated character with someone doing a voice. The character was brought to life by Frank Oz and his puppetry, not just providing a voice. And so finally seeing the film at the theaters in 2024, I was disappointed that I was not seeing the original 1990 version with the puppet Yoda. The character of Jar Jar Binks, even though a computer-generated image, its movements were based on a real person, Ahmad Best, who was used to map out the movements and characteristics of the character. The actor didn't just provide a voice, he embodied the character, just as Frank Oz embodied Yoda. But despite not getting to see the original 1999 version, I still enjoyed seeing this film on the big screen. And I realized that Star Wars movies are meant for the big screen. Something is always lost on a smaller screen, regardless of how big of a television monitor you have. It's like the Indiana Jones movies or James Bond. They were originally meant to be seen on the big screen. So that's my review and recollection of seeing Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, at the movie theaters. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.